now I don't know if anyone really has any problem clipping in with the classic SPD Shimano cleats, but apparently someone did, because they made this the CL-MT001, which will provide easier clip-in, apparently, they say. Now, I don't know if this will replace the SM-SH51. I still think you can get these if you want to, but since it was about time for me to change anyway, I wanted to see what the fuss is all about and put them on the scale, of course, and see if we can save some weight. I do not have high hopes for that, but anyway, let's go through that real quick. All paper packaging as usual with the new Shimano stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Can put that aside, and without much further ado, let's just check the weight real quick. So let's see the two cleats, the bolt washer thingamajings, and 4 bolts as well. Coming in at 48.6. Now I will remove these and compare these, but these are very worn, as you can see. But I did went through my old videos and managed to find one video where I actually weigh the original SM51 that I will put in here. And as you can see, it comes in at 51 grams. So there might be a few grams saved there. Let's double check this just to be 100% sure. Now, as I said, these are quite worn, so I expect them to be lighter than those 51. They do have some dirt on them, so they might neglect that. I don't know. Let's see. Plenty of dirt. Right, so the original 51 cleats. 53.1. Okay, that was a bit too heavy than I thought it should be, which was not that strange because I put an extra bolt in there. So let's do this again. The original cleat, including the bolts, 51.2. That is more like it. That matches up with the original weight. And again, the new ones, 48.5. So still a few grams. I'm happy about that. And for those that might experiment with some lighter cleat bolts, this is the cleats by themselves, 40.9. See the old ones. The old ones are 43.7. So yeah, the weight saving is definitely in the cleats themselves. So there you go. Now I realized when I was installing this on the other shoe that I didn't really show what the actual difference is. And the only real change they actually did with this is what you can see at the top. This has a kind of a shafer or a thinner top, so you can basically stomp it straight down into the cleat. You don't need to hook this like you usually do, but I think that's so much ingrained in my brain on how to clip in with these, so I don't know if this will make much difference for me personally, but yeah, just to show you exactly what the difference is. That is it. Of course, this is not a long-term review, but I think I will at least need some kind of test on the bike. Let's see if I can set up the bike so I can do some A/B testing and see if there's actually a difference. So let's cut to that. Now it's already a few weeks since I recorded that first part of the video, so I actually used this few rides now. As you can see, I've kept the old cleat on this shoe, and I have the new model on this shoe. And just straight off the bat, I cannot tell a single difference between these two cleats when it comes to clipping in. But just for funsies, I'm gonna hop on the trainer right here and see if I can actually force a clip in that's different to what is ingrained in my brain, and see if there's actually something there. Anyway, I just realized it feels very unnatural to clip in and clip out on a trainer, but yeah, whatever. So you're supposed to be able to stomp right straight down. Man, it's hard to figure out which. I guess it's if you're a cyclocrosser, you're more used to that kind of clip-in when you just jump on the bike and stomp straight down. But for my 2 cents, the way I ride, I don't really, I mean, that kind of stress when clipping in. Like, yeah, zero difference for me, personally. If you're a cyclocrosser that jumps off the bike a lot, maybe this is an improvement. For me, it doesn't matter at all. Of course, what really matters, though, is I saved a few grams, and that's always welcome. So, there you go. Happy days, happy riding, and all that mess. Catch you in the next one. Peace.